Hi guys, if you've been avoiding mining Pearlcoin because you don't want to deal with the messy command lines, the manual node syncs, or configuring complex flight sheets, I have massive news for you. Kryptex just made it easier to mine the Pearl coin. This is a simplified setup that gets your GPUs hashing in minutes. So please sit along or watch along and also basically do along while we set up this configuration together in mining Kryptex. So guys, if we head over to mining pool stats.stream, then you will see that Pearl coin is now its 16th on this list of the global coins. You click into it, then you would also see now that Pearl Hash, the main mine, has now been overthrown by pearlfortune.org. But that's not what we're interested in. We're going to basically set up the easiest way, and that's we're gonna use Kryptex pool, and if we just click onto it, then it will take you to the website where you can see where all the various coins that you can mine on Kryptex. There's two ways you can do this. Is either you can go into the coin, start mining, download the miner SRB or IP miner, and then you can paste your wallet into this section. If you noticed the last video, you can create your wallet on SafeTrade. So if you just copy that, you can then add that into this wallet section. You can name your rig. So for instance, my rig would be the RTX 4060 Ti. Ti that is 16 gigabyte. Then I will stick to the global, or you can, wherever you are, you can select. Then you can either decide if you want to go on a pool or solo, but I'll just keep it as is. And then you can copy this for the SRB miner, or you can download this file for the IP miner. But in my instance, I don't want to do that because I want to be able to actually convert my Pearl coin into whatever coin that you can here, or even to PayPal. So we will then, or in my instance, I will then go to the Pearl website, the Kryptex website, where we can go to the download center, and that would be right at the bottom. As I indicated, there's two ways, so I'll do the download the Kryptex miner. That is basically the software that you will install on your PC or laptop. When we say download Kryptex, then it will start to download. And for this step, you will need to create your login details. But obviously, I do have a Kryptex account, so I'll just go to login, and then. But before we do the login, let's go with installing the software. So either start it from your open file, and then it will start to download. It should take a couple of seconds. Okay, that's done, and you would say yes, agree. That shouldn't take so long either. software should now be available. It will also ask you to sign in, so let me do that. I will do that offline, and then we will just be on the next screen we will be signed in. Okay, so now we logged in, and then we will I will disable the AMD, and then you will see that the Pearl hash has already started to start mining without even benchmarking. So it's already testing, so it started up, and it's on the SRB coin. Okay, so I just ran into an issue where the security just basically removed the app because it is seen as a threat. So what I will do now is just quickly whitelist it so that it does not remove it. So you would go to open up your security, virus and threats, or manage settings, and you go down to exclusions. You add. You can see the downloads are there already. So what I'll just do is add folder. I will say desk, and then I will also add folder, and that would be the C drive. Then we can try again. Close that. Go to downloads. Install the Kryptex. And there you go. So there it starts. It is busy. Okay, so the rest are okay. It would appear that it has already been benchmarked, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. Benchmarking again, so it is starting along. Currently making about $39 per month, but that is because obviously the Pearl network is busy, and obviously profitability is going down. We can also check that by just merely going to the website. So profitability would now be for Pearl coin. Let's check. So let's do this again. Yeah, so now that we're in the Kryptex dashboard, you can see that the Pearl coin is now 10x more profitable. So go in there. Sorry, if you go to the pooled, then you would see at this point in time so I just get my bearings straight here. Where would that now be? GPUs. So here we will see that the profit now for the 5080 so it's about $1,000 per month. Is that per month? Oh no, that's per year. So basically that's the ROI if you have to buy your 50x, but I don't suggest you to do that. Just want to see, yeah, so this is the profitability per day, your revenue, and then your profit is now $2.97. However, these used to be very high, even maybe what must we do? Profit, yeah. So previously, if we check the 5090, made about what just a couple of days ago, it was $14-15 per day, and now it's about $5. And then these cards, the B200, they are now in that range of profitability. But that's not the reason for this. I just wanted to show you quickly how that can be installed, and then obviously payouts. Okay, let's go to the hardware first. Hardware, you can now see that the miner is on board. It's about 40 USD 31 days, and then just over $1.30 per 24 hours. And obviously the power usage is a bit high, 760 watt per hour. To reduce that, I will go over that now, but to reduce it you can use the MSI afterburner to actually reduce your power use. And if you go to the payouts, as I indicated previously, you have the various options that you can use. So USDD, USDC, you have Bitcoin the Lightning Wallet, Ethereum, Litecoin, BNB. Then obviously you also have your Violet Amazon gift cards, Kryptex, and then my favorite would be the PayPal USD. But obviously you can do whatever you want to do in terms of the payout that you want require. Now if we head over to how we can actually reduce the power usage, then we can, if you don't have it, you can download the MSI Afterburner and install that. Run it as administrator. Then obviously you can come here and reduce that power limit to whatever you want. So in this case, I will just let it run at 75%. You click on the correct button, and if we go back to the website, then that should start reduce, but we will check it in a couple of seconds. Just want to show you something else. What was that now? So now you can see, if we go back to the hardware, your hardware, specifically to the 4060, it has reduced now to $37 per month. However, the power usage has also dropped from 160 to now to 122. But you can still, you can maneuver those limits as you see fit to reduce the power usage on your device. Then if we go over to the other options tab, and we go to best mining GPUs or overclocking database, you can either go, I think it's overclocking database, sorry. Then you can check what your GPU will overclocking core memory power you can use for Pearl. Let's see if there is anything for the 4060 Ti, and then the algorithm. What algorithm will now be? Pearl has right at the bottom. Say search. Then we can then configure it to be core clock 75, memory 275, and then the power at 90%, and that will give you from 62 to 72 terahash. So that's a plus 10% increase, or plus 10 terahashes per second that you add to your GPU card. And this is compliments of Chris. Let's just see if that actually works and what the power usage will be if we actually do set those clocks. So we say 90% power usage. Even type it if you want to, 90%. Say yes, or you can say enter. You will then, your core clock, that would be 75. And your memory clock to 75. Click on that yes button or ticker to apply the settings, and then we can go back to the hardware and just see how that affects power usage and the amount of profitability. Just let it run for a couple of seconds, or maybe we can run it for another few hours, but yeah, let's just see how it impacts that power usage in this short term. So we did say 72. Let's see, are we there yet? So 71.94, that's very close. And then that was an increase from 122. Okay, there it is now. On the dot 72. So increase from 122 to okay, so it's bouncing around, but yeah, 150 watts per hour basically. So yeah, I think that was not the longest section, but the easiest part is just to install the software. You can either sign up, and please let me know if you want me to do the other way also, the pool way, where we have the miners like we've downloaded, and then obviously just set up the miner and the miners to run via the GUI to your wallet, straight to your wallet, and not into the Kryptex wallet, where you can now convert your profits into whatever payout you want as previously indicated. I think that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Please do give comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.